Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Let me double check my levels, make sure everything's good to go. How y'all doing today? Let me check these levels, make sure everything's good. If you can hear me, go ahead and put a 1 in the chat for me so I can make sure that everything is good to go. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Throw some heart emojis up or something like that so I know that you all can hear me. What's up, everybody on Facebook, YouTube, Kick, Twitch? Only one I could not get to stream to is X because I'm not a premium subscriber. That's okay. Of course, Instagram and Kick. So good morning to everyone out there. Let me work on a couple things and I'll be right back.
Come and go like a rah-rah-rah. They don't want the two be going nah-nah-nah. I'm coming back with the money in the bag. The rubies in my lap, yeah, I'm running for the cash. I come and go like a round. Putting in the work like I'm way behind. Still trapping on the low, lurking in the mode like I'm running from the popo. Yeah. Remember when we did it for life? Was noticing all these frames got me trimming a knife. Always on some new thing, like riding a bike. Let's do things in one setting, but I don't feel like selling for the time being. When I was young, I used to dream about the palm trees. After the summer achievements, I got a long sleeve. Supposedly, think about it. In reality, you running out of options. Starting to see the coffin with the Bible preach. I'm way ahead on a private beach. My hair bleached on the cover of a magazine. I got the flavor doing push-ups on the coca bean. Doing all the things you can't imagine what it might be. All these women trying to
Excuse me, y'all. I will be right back. After these messages, I'll be right back. All right. Good morning. Like I said earlier, good morning to everyone out there. I don't know who is in the stream right now, but good morning to you. What's going on, Richie? Loud and clear. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate that. Richie. Ah, all right. So we're gonna do first. Let's take a look at. I wanted to find the earnings calendar. Let's see if I can bring that up really quick. We do have some earnings this week. Let's go see who we got today. See if anybody I recognize. Berkeley Corporation. Now this is not the one I want. I want earnings whisper. But Tesla's up there though. Tesla, Amazon, Apple, the Magnificent Seven. They're all there. Tesla, Amazon, Apple, Netflix, NVIDIA Corporation, of course, NVIDIA. I keep saying NVIDIA, Microsoft, JD, Cisco. You got some of the top companies right there up top. Let me go to his other site. Let's see where we're at here. Let's do earnings whisper. There we go. Calendar. Boom. Okay, so for today, today's the 20th. We don't have anybody today. Okay, so everything is okay. Tomorrow, you'll have 3M, Equifax, RTX. I don't really Northern Government. That might be a big one. I don't see anything that's really worthy until the 22nd. Tesla's supposed to be here. Tesla's supposed to be having earnings on the 22nd. That's Wednesday. I don't see them up there. Interesting. I don't see Tesla. Okay. Let me look somewhere else here. Well, no, they're supposed to have. Earnings this week. How to spell it? Okay, let's take a look here. Earnings, third quarter. We read that yesterday, October 22nd, after the market closes. Okay, so Thursday. We're going to keep watch on Tesla. Earnings per share, EPS. Analysts expect adjusted EPS of around 0.53 cents. This will represent a significant decline from the 0.72 EPS reported the third quarter of 2024, largely due to the expiration of the 7,500 U.S. federal EV tax credit. I remember that. However, some analysts predict Tesla may beat these estimates due to strong delivery volumes. That's what I think. I think Tesla's going to come out really strong, as they have been. If you look back, a few years back, where Tesla has come from, you know what I'm saying? Like their share price has really grown significantly. So you guys need to pay attention to that. Tesla's one of those companies that will have a valuation of trillion, I'm sure, at some point in time. But because what's Elon Musk? He's getting paid. I'll tell you that right now, he is getting paid. And I don't think he's from the U.S. per se. He's not Ukrainian, but he's something. But he has the intelligence of, I want to say, Stephen Hawking's and what's the other guy? Albert Einstein. He's really, really intelligent when it comes to that. I mean, his brain is just the ideas. But you know what? Those are free thinkers, and I like that. They're not held down by I can't do, but I will do. You know what I'm saying? Like you just have that. I'm going to get this thing done. I'm going to do it. I don't care how much it costs. I'm going to do it, and that's me too, right? I love it. Anyway, I'm hoping y'all are having a great day. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. All right, let me see here. Market sentiment. So for the SPX and SPY and Tesla, Market sentiment today, options today appear to be cautiously optimistic because of earnings. And it's going to be a really heavy week with underlying resilience in the U.S. economy supporting bullish views, but elevated volatility, which we talked about yesterday, and hedging activity introducing caution, of course. You're not putting the baby in the bathwater, and you're not throwing your rocks before the hogs, right? What I mean is you're not giving away everything, your money all in one day. We know that earnings is coming up, so you want to spread your money out. You don't have to go all in. All right, that's what I mean by that. I gave you a weird example, but I hear it all the time. Don't throw the baby in the bath water out the dirty tub. It's something weird. I don't know why it came up, but anyway, but elevated volatility and hedging activity introducing caution. Futures are pointing higher pre-market with SPX futures up 0.21% ahead of key reports like China, GDP data, and upcoming U.S. earnings from Netflix and Tesla. The fear and greed index sits at what? 66.66. I keep seeing that 66.66. I think SPY was having issues getting over that 66.66 for a while. Yeah, we were right there. S&P is right there. Pre-market, we're at 666.160. Morning, Christine. Yeah, he's definitely getting paid. So yeah, if you guys look at the chart right there, I mean, let me go back. I'm at the 15 minute. So this morning, I'm going to be trading on the 15-minute time frame this morning, just for a little bit. Once the market opens up, and after that first 15 minutes, I will most likely make my first trade after that. But I'm going to take my time. I think I'm supposed to be in a chat in a group today. I may just go over there and see what they're doing. Bring y'all with me, but all right. So yeah, right now, SPY 660 or 666.190 in terms of pre-market right now. I don't know. That's delayed too. The market's open. No, that's delayed. Anyway, there's some levels there that I'm looking at that we could potentially float down to if we can't have any momentum going forward. The first level that I can see that I would definitely say, if we have a pullback that strong, is 662. Actually, no, I'm sorry, 657. 662, I'm gonna say 662 and 657. If we break that, the low is 652. That was the low as of Friday. We hit that low. So my mind says we have to go back and fill a little bit of that gap down there. But if we drop past that low point, who knows how far we'll go down? You know what I'm saying? Like we need to be cautious of that for sure. This is a 30 minute still sitting in the same spot. Let's look at the 45 minute, same spot, of course. I want to look at let's look at the day. So y'all see these arrows here. That's one of the indicators that I use every so often. If it gives me, some positive signals or even negative signals for shorting, I'll often wait until I see the second one come up before I take an entry. I have to make sure I get confirmation. I'm just going to jump in. But that's what you see these arrows here. That's what these arrows mean, that there's price momentum. We could be having a squeeze, and so it indicates and lets me know that your position could be profitable within that time frame. All right, but the goal is not to stay long in these trades, y'all. We cannot. I'm gonna get in here and I'm gonna get out. I don't want to hold these trades. I don't want to trade anything past 10:30. I don't. If I find myself where I can see exactly where the market is going, then I'll most likely I'll keep a runner in there. But I'm definitely gonna take some profits when I see them. $100 to $500 today. Okay, that is the goal. If I can leave a runner in there, I will. But I'm not gonna be chasing. I'm not chasing the day. No, I'm not chasing nothing today. It's going to be a light. I believe it's going to be a light day today anyway, with the anticipation of earnings for Tesla. There's going to be a lot of money that's going to be made on Thursday, especially market open. Oof, I can only imagine. Of course, we need to expect some volatility for sure in the market. And I mean, listen, we already know that the market is volatile right now. I mean, 664.39. Just what earlier this year, last year we were around the 400 and something, and that was I think that was the bottom. Will we get back to that? I don't know. I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball, but I do have one of these. You like that? Look at that. Look at this. Would you look at this? Look at this. Look at this. What? Look at this. You like that? The lava lamp. Lava. All right. So yeah, I'm getting in there. It's like Flash Johnson. I'm getting in there and I'm getting out. I'm not going to be sitting in these trades all day long unless again they have some potential. But with theta decay, with gamma and all, I mean not gamma, but excuse me, theta, and then what's the other one? Come on, Robinson, get your head in the game, man. And delta, right? Those two, how much the value of the contracts are going to be worth over a period of time. You're going to lose value, especially if those contracts aren't hitting. If they're not bouncing, that's why it's important to date your contracts out for few days. And if you want to play zero DTE, I'm a zero DTE. I'm not going to say I'm the king. I'm more like a pauper, trying to learn how to do this stuff. But what I've learned is, because I like to go all in, but what I've learned is that you can create more wealth by long dating out your options. Okay. If you want a quick scout, okay, cool. You can do a quick scout. But these and the zero DTEs, this market is so volatile that you can make a lot and you can lose a lot too. So that's what I'm saying. If you're more of a conservative investor, keep your conservativeness and a tight rope because you don't want to lose and blow your account. But most traders blow a few accounts before they start to become more profitable in the future, right? So if you're gonna learn anything from me today, is that yes, I have blown a few accounts, big bucks too, all right? And that's why I'm not scared to jump back in this market and get going, because you can't if you know this is something that's in you to do. I'm getting up every day. Michael Jordan, boom, busted his finger a couple times, got hit up beside the head, got beat up, lost his father, killed. You know, saying so much going on, but he still kept going, right? He kept on going. You know what I'm saying? And so, I brought him up because he was, my idol at one point as a kid. He still is, but he's doing his thing. Anyway, but he was one of the greats, right? But you don't become that until you can get past the point of failure, where like doing push-ups, right? You're gonna go to failure. Failure for you may be 35 push-ups. Failure for me may be 60. But you can get to the point where you can do 60, right? And you pass that point of 35. Now you're moving up to 45. Now you move to 55, right? So same thing here with learning, taking those steps and options, like boom. You know what I'm saying? You take a little bit at a time, right? But you understand the concept, what I'm trying to say here. Okay, so boom, Tesla looking right now, 443.44. Put your best guess in the chat. Put your best guess on where you think Tesla's going today. Is Tesla going to be up or is Tesla going to be down? Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, y'all. Thank you for coming in. But let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. What Christine say? Hold on. TT, what's up? What's up, TT? Christine, I just seen your message. That is called the, let me get in here and take a look. Hold on. You see on your, oh no, you can't see my screen. Hold on. My bad, y'all. ATS, it's the ATS trend validator, Christine. Auto trend system, candlestick, auto trend system. So basically what it does is it's like a momentum um, strategy, right? So it helps you to look at the average price per unit or per option there, and where volume is going. And so it'll like right now for, let's look at the 15-minute. It's not going to be accurate yet because this is off the past. So let's look at, say 45 minutes. Let's go to Friday and see. Okay, so I don't know if you can see or not. If you look here, this is for 45 minutes. So every 45 minutes, it'll drop an arrow. Every 45 minutes, it'll drop an arrow. If it picks it up as there's a little bit more of downside or upside, whatever, it'll drop it. It'll drop a big arrow. Sometimes there's smaller ones, just because it really just depends on where it's at in the market, price wise. But it'll drop an arrow, and you can make a decision whether or not if you want to get in, but saying behind that arrow. Because I go out a little further. In the beginning, I'll snipe really quick. I'll get in, I'm out, because you're up against big players. But small money. I got the small money. But yeah, so if you look at here, if you look at it, it came in at 12:30. This is on. Wait, that's September. Sorry about that. I want to go back to September. Give me something closer. Okay, there's one here that's small. That small little arrow right there. Couldn't really recognize what was going on. And the reason why I say that was because there was just a dramatic drop on Friday. Okay, it was almost close to, as I said, just that dramatic drop. And it couldn't. Some things predictability goes out of the window, because all of a sudden, right, Trump sends a tweet and the market goes. No one knew. I don't think they may have speculated, but after it happened, I heard people coming out saying, "Oh man, I knew that was going to happen, bro. I already knew that was going to happen." So you mean to tell me you knew at 10:30 Trump was going to Trump? I think, did I send that out right? Okay, let me double check my cellular device, that he was going to send out a tweet, and you knew it was going to dump like that. I'd be damned. If you knew that was going to happen, why didn't you alert the whole community? No one knew, right? No one knew. Now, the caveat to that is Trump knows that he can manipulate or cause people to act a certain way psychologically in the market. They know this. Powell, they know this when they start speaking. Good morning, market tanks. Good evening, market tanks. Get off stage, market goes back up. Like it's just, they know what they're doing, and of course they're not going to admit to that. Oh, I don't have any power in the stock market. Yes, you do. They do have power in this market. So anyway, that little red arrow that was there, it populated right at let's see, 671, and the time was 11 o'clock on Friday. And it took that drop. And see down here, it gave you another one too, right there, a little small one. Boom, additional drop. Boom, right, and then bounced off of that low, 652. And of course, that was the end of the day. After that, that's all she wrote. And then we picked right back up. Sellers couldn't, they couldn't hold it. And the bears couldn't hold it. So buyers stepped in, bulls stepped in and said, you know what, we'll take care of this. All right. Anyway, that's what we're looking at for SPY. So I'm really thinking that we have maybe a slight pullback, but at some point in time, we're going to be touching those all-time highs. As before, let's see, 675. I think we're at 677 all-time high. Let me go back and take a look, y'all. Forgive me. I think our high was around 670. I may be mistaken. So right now, because pre-market is 666, a lot of people don't like that. I don't like the 666. I'm not going to trade. That 66 has nothing to do with you, nothing to do with me either. I'm living my life. Not no based off of no number. Shoot, I got to worry about my age creeping up. Worry about a 666. Don't mean nothing to me. That the bad guy. That the bad guy. Numbers. I ain't got to worry about that. I don't need to worry about that. That's a devil sign. Okay, it may be. Don't have nothing to do with me. I'm free. All right. So okay, that's what I thought. I went back and looked at the histogram there to see how often these arrows were popping up. And the arrows are on. You can change, Christine. You can change the time zone, not time zone. You can change the how many minutes that these will pop up. So I have it on aggressive stance there, and time frame is 1 minute, but I can always change that. Let's go with 30 minutes, and it's going to populate arrows based off of the 30 minutes. See how that moved? It kind of moved a little bit fast. Hold on, let me fix it. All right, so we're good. It's supposed to take price back. Why didn't it autocorrect? Got me spending all this money and you're not even gonna fix yourself. Fix yourself. All right. So I mean, this looks a little. It almost like a trap to me. They're trying to make it seem like they're bullish, but I don't believe it. I really don't. I really believe that they want to dump this thing. I think they want to dump this thing. Well, TT, you know what? It's a process, TT. It's a process. You know why it's a process? It's because you have to learn it for yourself. I can take you. We're going to start using that indicator. Yeah, it's a good one. Now let me tell you, it's not free. You will have to pay a little bit for it, but I'm gonna tell you like this, it's worth it. I mean, and you really don't need a lot of indicators. I've tried momentum. I've tried ORBs. I've tried oscillators. I've tried Fibonacci. There's so much out there that you can have over 100 indicators on your chart and not make a dime. You know what I'm saying? Truth be told, right? So if you start understanding, price action, where price is going, volume is not volume, but volume is a big deal, right? To me, price action. Where have we been before? Pre-highs, pre-lows. Where'd the market close yesterday? What was the high yesterday of the market? You know what I'm saying? Like simplistic. Because if we start putting hundreds of indicators on our charts, guess what? It's going to confuse us. It's going to mess us up, and you don't want to do that. So I recommend that if you do decide to get it, that you learn how to use it, play around with it, take some paper trades with it, and see if it actually works for you. There's another one that I would really recommend. It's called the Moxie indicator. It's a momentum strategy. It's called Moxie indicator, MOXIE. The indicator, I think it was John Watkins or somebody. This guy created it, and it's done well. It's really done well for him. And I use it every so often when I start seeing like squeeze and stuff like that. That's where it really pops out. So Moxie indicator is the one you can also take a look at it. And then you have VWAP, right? Value weighted average price. You know what I'm saying? Because everything's going to, like a magnet, come back to the VWAP, right? And a lot of stuff I did not know. It took me a while. It took a while. Of course, I've had some pretty cool mentors. I don't know where Rob is at. Where's Rob at? But he I haven't talked with him in a while outside of yesterday. But he gave me some pointers and stuff like that. So I appreciate everybody. All right. So that's SPX. let's go take a look at. Let's see what's happening. Hold on, give me a second. What's happening? What do y'all want to look at? Y'all want to look at what you want to look at another indice? You want to look at QQQ? Let's see what QQQ is doing. Okay, QQQ looking a little bullish. Oh, let me fix that. 603 pre-market at 606, already up $3. So I expect a little pullback from that, but QQQ looks like it wants to run. That's 45 minutes. Go to the 15-minute chart. You see those three lines right there: the green, the blue, the green. Those are that's the VWAP, volume weighted average price. There's a couple books out there that you can also read upon. It's going to teach you about the VWAP. And a lot of people just use VWAP. Especially if they're shorting or they're scaling, they're going to use VWAP because price is always going to go back to what? The VWAP, volume weighted average price. Some people don't like it. Some people like other things. So I mean, it's going to be based on your preference. You know what I'm saying? As you're starting to develop your trading, it's going to be based off of your preference. But the biggest thing you can do, Christine, is, I mean, you're calm, you're cool, you're collected. Is be patient with yourself. All of you, be patient with yourself as you're going into the market. You're gonna make mistakes, but be patient with yourself. Do not let the market maker take your money. When the market maker comes in, these big candles right here, let me show you. When you see these huge candles, like these engulfing candles here, see that blue one, that green here, that red, whatever. These are market makers. These are larger institution banks coming in and saying, "Ooh, let me sweep it up," right? So if you let's say you would have gotten in at Friday 13:45, that was the 17th, right at $600 for QQQ. They gave you an indication for $600. Boom, you get in, put some calls in. At the top of that was 605. That's a $5 move. That's a $5 move. You don't even need $5 a move. You depending on how much you're going in, you could have had $100 worth, and you definitely would have 5x your account, right? A little bit more than that because of compounding. So it's easier to see it after the fact versus when you're in it because you have all these emotions that's coming out. Morning, Shay. You have all these emotions and things that you're experiencing as you're trading. So you got to try not to let your emotions get the best of you. That's all I can say. Don't let your emotions get the best of you, and be calm once you go and you start trading every day. Every day, just try a little bit. Try something every single day. Learn from your mistakes. All right. So right now it is here at 7:41, 8:41 Eastern time. Market is going to open up here at 9:30. Well, it'll be 8:30 here. 9:30. Be ready to roll. I'm gonna wait till that 15-minute candle finishes forming, and then after that, we'll see what the market brings us after that. So I'm probably just gonna chill out, put some music on, kind of look at some things, and until it's time for the market to open. But I wanted to get on here and let y'all know what was going on. I appreciate everyone smash that like button for the JRE channel. Let me see. I think I got some clapping or something on here. Let me see if I can find some people clapping. Oh, nope, I don't see any clapping. There we go. There we go. All right. See ya. Huh? I will. Yeah. You're welcome. See ya. It's down here? Yeah. Oh, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this up here. I'll take a look at QQQ, SPX, SPY a little bit later on. But I'll leave those arrows up there so we can kind of see what it actually does in that 15 minutes, if it's going to give you another one, or because if it doesn't populate another arrow within that frame there, in that cloud, if it doesn't populate another arrow, that means that it's going to continue pushing, for the most part, pushing up. And that's, again, this is every 15 minutes. So once the 15-minute candle closes, then it'll give you a signal whether or not, if that next 15 minutes is going to be bearish or bullish, right? And you really don't even need that to determine that. If you just look at the candles and see, these candles, one's bigger than the other. You have the engulfing tail, and you got all of that, 3 white soldiers, and all of that. It's like there's so many different patterns in the candles. And I mean, once you learn to look at those candles, you'll never look at them the same again. You'll start seeing, you're like, oh, okay, that's what that is. I recognize that. Oh, we're in a downtrend. Oh, we're in the inside day. We're an outside bar day. There's just a lot to learn when it comes to that. So the more knowledgeable you are, the more money you can lose, right? Sometimes, because you think you know everything, right? But you got to be cautious. You got to be cautious too, because the market will manipulate you. They'll get you thinking bullish, and the next thing you know, it turns around and it's bearish, for the next 2 hours. And here you are, stuck in that trade. Cut your losses early. Remember, we were talking about that yesterday. Make sure you cut your losses early, no doubt. All right, no doubt on that. All right, a little bit of music, and then I'm going to keep looking around. I'll be back here in a second. Y'all chill out if you want to. Yo, 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 yo. I was just marking some stuff I see on the chart. Excuse me. Sometimes these algos, they like to play games with you on the chart. So if you can draw like some trend lines and stuff or whatever on the charts, that'll help you, become a better trader too, understanding where we see that price action could be going, just based off of the trend lines. Some people only trade using trend lines. They don't use anything else outside of volume and price, but they just use their trend lines to see what direction is the market really going. And yeah, that's why you got to zoom out. You have to zoom out on all your trades, because if you don't look at the 1 hour, you don't look at the 45, the 30, 45 minute, the higher time frames, it's going to be difficult to really continue navigating through the market. And the reason why I say that is because you have to see the bigger picture. If you don't see the bigger picture, you might as well just go ahead and give your money up, right? But if you look at the longer time frames, make a decision there, like, okay, this is where we're ultimately going to get to, but what's going to happen in between? What's going to happen prior to us getting to that point? For instance, I know a guy who trades not the box method, but who trades a 4 hour time frame in terms of longevity. But his short term, he'll play the 1 minute, 2 minute, 5 minute, and I think sometimes a 10 minute. But based off of the information that he receives from the 4 hour block of time, that's saying that in 4 hours we're going to be bullish, right? Going off of that can help your account grow significantly. Why? Because you're seeing the long term picture. Even though you have a temporary, try not to have a temporary mindset. Try to have that long term vision. But I get it. If you're in, you're in. You're out, you're out. You get in, get your money, and then you move on. So those are things you want to continue to be diligent about as you continue to grow with your trading skills. Every day is new to me. Every single day is new trading. I love it too. Because I'm like, you know what? Let's get this bag. Let's get this bag. All right. So QQQ, 15 minute 30, 45, 45 minutes looking a little. Let me zoom out now before I say something. Look at it. See, another thing too, like you don't want to be caught in the middle. You don't want to be right here. That's not where you want to be. You want to be right there in the middle here, right there. As prices consolidating. That's the wrong place to be. That's the wrong place to be. You want to be, boom. That's where you want to be. Boom. Take that bad boy down. And that's the low. That's the low, 588. So if it would have bust through that low, it would have bust through that low right there. Matter of fact, the next resistance level would have been 580, 580, most likely. Where is my? I'm missing some stuff on here. VWAP, auto trend system, breakout. Let me see. I'm missing some stuff here. Let me look. Oh, I was going to tell you about the Squeeze Pro. Hold on. Squeeze Pro. Excuse me. And Moxie indicator. All right, so I just added the Squeeze Pro, the Moxie. See how I can get so convoluted? Like it's just it can really ruin your line of sight here. If you know what you're looking for, you're fine. So this one's a momentum oscillator. It's a they call it the Squeeze Pro. So it lets you know when there's a bullish squeeze or bearish squeeze coming up. It'll let you know by, you can see the momentum here in the blue and green right there, and then it starts to dive back down again. And this thing is actually pretty accurate in terms of mobility and volatility, knowing what direction the market is going to be headed. It's pretty accurate. This is called the Squeeze Pro. I love it. Okay, down here is the Moxie indicator. It's the green and red that you see there. So below zero, I was told that below zero, it's a bullish sign, I mean bearish sign for the Moxie indicator below zero. Once price reaches above that, let me see if I can give you an example. 4 hour, let's go to 4 hour here, Moxie indicator. So look at the Moxie indicator right here where my arrow is, and then let's look at the price action above for QQQ. Give me a second. Come on now. Reset. Just to see if my thought process is accurate. So here, all right, this is September 25th, when the market opened. What chart am I on? I'm on the 4 hour. Let me, let's go 15 minute. I might have messed something up, but that's fine. Okay, so here, 15 minutes QQQ, Moxie indicator before the close on yesterday, on Friday. It shows us that it started to take a bullish turn right here. It crossed over, started to take a bullish turn. It looked like a little snake. But you know, you always want to use another indicator if you're going to be using indicators that show you, that confirms what the first indicator or the third indicator. As long as they're not confluence, but they confirm, you can confirm your entry, your exit based off of that information. Then you know. But if the Moxie indicator says market is going down, but you see other stuff that says market is going up, look at your time frame. Look at what's the reason why, and what should you do? You know what I'm saying? You got to analyze that. So it's important to take your time. But this Moxie indicator is pretty accurate. I'll tell you that. It's pretty accurate. I'm going to leave it up too while we're trading today. I'm going to leave it up. Oh, I got some comments. My bad. I didn't check the comments. So good morning. Good morning to anyone who's watching on Facebook, my page, personal profile. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, Twitch. Good morning, Kick. Good morning, Instagram. And not so much good morning to you, X. I don't know why you're not working. What's up? Yeah, absolutely, Christine. Absolutely. And these are not the all be all, of course, but there are some that you can utilize to help you develop your trading strategy, right? Because there's 1,000 strategies out there that people will use, and some of them work, and some of them really work, and some of them don't work, and some of them really don't work. It just depends. It depends on the person. But you know, now there's AI. You can ask ChatGPT, what are the levels for today? ChatGPT will come out and says, according to Wikipedia, SPX and SPY are due for a bullish sentiment today. Their levels will be 656, 652, 659, 660 to the upside. The downside will be 640, 632, 65, 69, 666, 666 Mafia. Yeah. I like those guys. Who was that? Anyway, told you how random I get. I get so freaking random. I need to step my life up. Just random for no reason. That just pops out. Okay, they call me. All right, where we at? So yeah, so that Moxie indicator right here under the ATS trend validator, validating what the trend is. So in red, basically meaning, you know, pull back, be prepared for sell off. And of course, the bigger your lines are from the red into the yellow, green on top, that's gonna let you know, basically how much of a squeeze we have coming, if there's gonna be a squeeze. But if it's just neutral, you don't see those lines here, right here, up and down like a hump, like a camel back or hump whale, right? Humpback whale. Then you can kind of chill out. Some people just play calls only. They don't play puts. They just play calls. They sell calls. They sell puts or whatever. Some people that's the way they want to roll. I like both sides of the spectrum. You can also get in a whole different world of selling for premium, right, on your options. So right now, QQQ's up 607.30 for the pre-market. 603 right now is the price, but pre-market's at 607. So I'm not sure if it's going to dump when the market opens up or what, or do we shoot up like a rocket from there? Let me see if I can find some levels right now. Hey, ChatGPT, give me the Donald Trump levels for QQQ, QQ. Speaking of QQQ, I would like to have a barbecue and invite all the people in the world over to my Margot house in California. All right. That was random too. 607.30. Let's see what the price was yesterday. Let's go with. Let's go take a look. Yesterday was kind of horrible. We got 30 minutes. All right. Thank you. Look at that. Right here. So this arrow right here, this is with the Squeeze Pro signal. So it started an arrow early, telling you that a squeeze was coming. And what did it do? It squoze. Squeeze, squoze, get it? And that's what it did. Price pushed up. Price pushed up. So you could have easily made $1.50 on that entry right there. But look here, Moxie indicator. Right after that, a little dip area right here. They tried it. The bears tried to bring it down there. Didn't work. Came back up to that resistance line, the high, 605. Rejected. Came down again and tried to do it for a third time. And the bears the bulls got rejected. Look where the Moxie indicator started to show you. It was already showing you that, hey, we have some bearish momentum coming up. Take a gander, take a look. So that's what I said about confirmation. Confirmation of your levels is important, that you look at multiple sources when you're trading. Multiple sources. Don't just rely upon, oh, that one looks good, I think I'll just go ahead and go with that one. Okay, but why? Well, I'm gonna go to lunch and be back. I'll answer that question when I get back. No, seriously. You want to have multiple angles, multiple looks, right? Let's say when you go out, you want to shoot your 22 or whatever you got, your 9, right? You have different targets. In order to get your game up, you need to shoot at different freaking targets, right? You don't just shoot on one target all the time. Because why? Because people's heights are different. So if you've been out in the field shooting, practice shooting, whatever, you know that you have different stances, right? So when you get that out, the same thing here. The market is going to show you certain things, but you want to make sure that you that you double check, quantify your trades all the time. Do your best to do that. Do your best, and nothing is ever running away. Nothing. You may miss a little bit of it, but no trade is running away. Why? Because there's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday where you can trade. Saturday for the futures market. I think they're open on Saturday. Futures market is 24/7. One day I think they'll make the stock market 24/7. Just watch. When Bitcoin hit that million, they're gonna want to have that stock market going 24/7. The strength of the dollar is gonna be weak. Y'all already know. And then people around here trying to buy up all the Bitcoin. Go ahead and buy it all up. At some point, you're going to have to put that Bitcoin right back into the community. You're gonna have to. You're not just gonna hold on to it until death do you part. That you're gonna need to spend that money on something. It's no good just sitting in an account, growing interest and growing without, you know what I'm saying? Like you need to you're gonna spend that. So put that back in the economy and look how you just boosted the economy with all the billions of dollars of Bitcoin that you have. I like the Bitcoin maxis. I really do. Like the ones that got ahead of the game, because I was back in 2010. I remember getting approached about some Bitcoin. It was pennies on the dollar then. Pennies on the dollar, man. It's gonna be the next big thing, man. I'm like, next big thing. All the scammers normally say that. Passed it up. 2010, 2011, 2012 came back around again, passed it up. 13, 14, 15, and you see where we're at right now. I just didn't take it. So more opportunities are coming up like that in this market. I do believe more opportunities are coming like that with other currencies and in the market. So be watching. Also, I use other tools too. For instance, let me show you this other tool that I use. Y'all are watching. We got 28 minutes, 27 minutes left until that bell. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Let me see. I can bring it over here. It's not letting me. There's a solution for everything. So I also use another app called Options Strat, and you can take a look at this. I'm not going to go too far into it, but Options Strat gives you probabilities within the market. Okay, again, use as many toolkits as you can to make sure that you're confirming what you're getting ready to do. You at least have 2 or 3 other sources to say, okay, this is right. All right, you believe it is. You believe that it's right based off of your research. But you can go in and you can analyze, optimize a trade. For instance, let's say you wanted to create a call. Boom. Right here, this is for SPX. I'm going to do SPY. Same, not the same, but if you trade in SPY, you can trade SPX. SPX is more liquid than SPY is. So basically, what Option Strat is, you can build a position for trading, right? So let's say here we're October, November. Let's go October 30th. So it's telling me October 30th. Some of the gamma spots that you can recognize that are a lot of the open interest, 670. A lot of open interest at 670. I don't know why, but there's a lot of movement there. A lot of people placing their bets on 670. So you can say, okay, I want to place a call for 670, and it is how many days out? There's 12 days out or so, roughly. 30. So I'm just about. So 670 call. You can choose to how many you want to purchase. You're not purchasing through here, but you're just setting the parameters. Each for every 100 contracts or shares is going to cost you 603 for that, right? And you can say, look, you can look at your probabilities. So if you bought that one, if you did that on the 30th, you still have all this time to wait and see what it's going to do. You're not rushed, you're not pressed. But as you go along, if you look here, it starts to go into the red. That means that's theta, delta, gamma, decay. All that is going to take place, and you're going to start losing money. That's why I say you don't have to hold on to your trades for long periods of time unless if you're doing leaps, different story. If you're doing week swinging it a week out, 2 weeks out, that's fine. But just know that if you wait, a lot of times you wait until that period of time, you can lose interest in your contract there. And so unless a lot of volume hits that week, it may not be worth too much moving forward. I mean, I know it's hard to take in, but it may not be worth that much moving forward. So You want to look for high probability setups where you can get in, you dated it out 2 weeks out. That just gave you enough time to see what the contract's going to do, see which direction it's going to go. And if you make some bucks off of that, hey, get your money, leave a couple runners, and move on to the next play, right? So 670 here. Let's say that strike price seems to be very popular, right? See the gamma there? A lot of open interest. So boom, I can go back over here to let's go to Robinhood. Let's see, 670 call for the 30th. $670 call for the 30th, and that's SPY. Let's go here. I don't want to trade Tesla. I want to trade SPY. Excuse me. There's other platforms out there you can use too. You can use Moomoo. You can use Webull. You can use. There's other platforms out there to use. You don't have to use Robinhood. I'm just using this for my small account. So I want to trade some options with SPY. What did I say? 670 call dated for October 30th. Let's see what's going on with that. Can you guys see my screen? Am I good? Okay. Okay. So I just lost it again. October 30th, 670 long, 670 call. October 30th. Let's go out to October 30th. Here, 10 days. Let's look for the 670 call option. 670 call option is going to cost you around the same price, 604. But what I'm really looking at is the open interest here is high, right here. So that means you got 1,347 open interest in terms of people who are watching this, who have saved it. There's a lot of interest being peaked around this 670 strike price. Let me see if there's anything else. Everything else is pretty. Well, there you go, 695. Those are 11 cents. See how cheap they are? If they get enough volume to, if enough volume comes in and push the price up to 695, hey, you'd be good to go. That'd be an awesome play right there. That's nice. Let me see if there's anything else up here. So remember I was talking about deep in the money and out of the money, what the differences were with those. So the deeper in the money you go, the more expensive the contract is going to be. But guess what? You're already in the money once you do that. So if you go, let me see, 667. Let's go to see how they get more expensive. 1459, 1534, 1689, 1768, 1847. They're becoming more and more expensive. But guess what? You're already in profit. Let's say I chose it here. Boom, 1768. I'm going to grab. Let's say I grab two contracts. Two contracts is going to cost me $652. But the bid price is $17, and I'm going to go for I'm going to hit the bid, not the ask. I want the least I can pay for it, the better. So I hit the bid at $17.59. If I get it, I get it good, right? Estimated cost is going to cost you $3,053 or $3,536.06. It's not bad, all right? But look over here to the right-hand side. See where it says estimated or expected profit and loss? Look how close you are to being in the money. You're already in the money, but look how close you are to your profitability zone right here. So 667, and if it hits your price target, 667, whatever, 668, 669, that's probably roughly about 3 points, 3 points. Yeah, it's roughly about $1,000 from that investment. So you made about 30% off of that, which is not bad. And don't forget the compounds too. And that's the benefit of buying deep in the money calls. Let's look at deep in the money, out of the money puts. A put, you're believing that the market is going to go down. Let's see, expire in 10 days. Okay. Same thing, 667. deep in the money. But I don't see any open interest at all. And I'm not going to be stuck trying to hopeful wishful thinking. Sometimes they work out, and sometimes they don't. So if you're not uncertain about these strike prices, move on to the next. Cheap viewer stream plan. I'm going to block you. I'm going to block you. I'm gonna figure out how to do that. I haven't figured it out yet, but I got you. All right, we got 13 minutes. I'm going to get me something to drink, and then come back and get things rolling. I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to be quiet. You know what I'm saying? Looking at these trades, figuring out what I'm going to do, what have you. I may even jump in live somewhere else. I'll bring you guys along with me or whatever. It all depends on how I feel. But my strategy today is $100 to $500, $100 to $500 a day, and that's the goal. So you can watch me trade, or you can do what you want to do. But today is that day, and we're going to come out on top. Tell you that. I'll tell you that. Let me go grab me something else to drink. I'll be right back, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. All right, all right, all right. We are back. I got my Alaska hat. My grandma got me this hat. Yeah, Alaska. My grandma got it for me. I'm never getting rid of this hat ever. Wrap my head up. I gotta get my mind going. You know. All right. I'm gonna put some tape on this bad boy. All right. Okay. We good to go. We're good to go. So we got 8 minutes, 9 minutes until the market opens up. 667 on the pre. 15 minute. Again, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait for the first 15 minutes before I decide to take an entry, just based off of, I want to look and see what price is going to do. So first 15 minutes. And when I do get in, it won't be on the 15-minute candle. It'll be on the lower time frame candle for sure. So if I'm quiet, I'm quiet. If y'all want to sit around, you can. But I got to get into my zone. So I appreciate y'all hanging in there. But I'm gonna get into my zone. So. Excuse me.
Let's try this again. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Are you ready to fuckulate? Oh yeah, today's gonna be a great day. We are gonna make some money. It's gonna be a good day. right, everyone. Now that we got the rhythm, we got the beat. Now I'm going to give you the path of how we're going to get there. It's going to be great. It's going to be exceptional. It's going to be mind blowing. Oh, yeah.
What was that? Internet got all slow for a second. I don't know what that was. Did y'all hear that? I mean, did y'all see it?
So fluently is part of the reason why. It's because the lack of supply. There is no supply.
1 minute till we get the market on open imbalance.
Anyways.
One minute. Mark till market open. So you may hear me talking. You may hear some clicking, bounce around the different areas.
Markets on open imbalance. The S&P 500 at buy side 350 million. Nasdaq 100. Sell side 1 spot 5 million. Dow 30 buy side 52 million. Mag 7 buy side 1 spot 7 million.
All right, there's the bell. Damn, SPY took off. Wow. Man, SPY already pushing. Internet is extremely slow today. Why is that? That's crazy. What's happening?
MBTS are adding to our $25 calls for this week.
That's a big candle on SPY. I like it. Yeah, SPY looking bullish today. Look at that. Look at that. Boom. SPY moving today. Nice candle. I haven't taken any positions though. I'm just watching. Sometimes I'll do like a starter, like maybe like one contract. I'm gonna take one contract. Just one. What is happening? What's happening here? Webull is down.
What?
What is going? They're playing games. They're playing games today. Ain't nothing working. It's a glitch. The hell is going on? It's too risky. I'm checking my phone. I don't know what's happening, y'all. Today is just one of them weird days. We back yet? We back? Okay, I think we're back. I don't know what that was. I'm still pushing. SPY is still pushing. I couldn't get in anything. I could not. Chart disappear. Yeah, I couldn't take an entry. That was like a 300% position. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm not like what I'm seeing. I'm not gonna take an entry. I don't like what I'm seeing. I'm gonna wait. I was gonna take a starter position, but everything is frozen. That on top of that. I can't place any trades, y'all. Nothing. I can't take any trades. Still a little bullish. Still a little bullish. Haven't taken a trade yet, though. I think SPY wants 670. I think it does. If I can take an entry, I'm going to take one contract, SPY 670. If I can get through. I just got one contract of 670 for SPY, just to feel it. Contract cost me $84, limit price 84 cents. All right. Still waiting on that 15-minute to go hard in the paint. I really think SPY wants that 670, 668. 15 minutes, still waiting. 30 minutes bullish. 45 minutes bullish. Let me go check out QQQ. QQQ's curling over. Still going to wait though, 15 minutes. Or 10 minutes now. Because if not, I'm going to put some puts in. Then downward retracement. Yep. I think I'm going to hit puts here in a second. Let me see where I'm at. 2 cents. 2 cents profit on that that long. Let me take out QQQ. SPY just hit a high day. Take a look at IWM. Tesla looks like it's about to break loose. IWM pushing. Nice green candle too. Wow. I'm going to take a short on IWM. I'm going to take some contracts for IWM, 17 cents pop. But I'll just wait, still got some time. 16 cents. QQQ 612 calls. QQQ. Take a look. Oh, QQQ is running. Nothing's running away. I can't get into QQQ. I'm going to try to get the 612 calls for 45 cents a pop. They're moving. Now they're at 52, the 10 cent pop. Missed that one. Like IWM getting ready to start selling off, maybe. We'll short on that candle. Tesla moving. Might call it a day because this trade, I don't know what the heck is going on. I don't want to be stuck in no. I want to just be stuck in positions. Can't get out of. I'm going to take a short position on IWM. Oh, we just popped too. I tried to get in at 14 cents. Couldn't get it. Dang it. I'm going to do half my position. Yeah, I don't know what's real and what's not right now. SPY seems to be slowing down a little bit. 15-minute chart. I think it wants 670. 669 right now. Robinhood says issues related to AWS, one of our third-party vendors, are affecting some Robinhood services. Our team is working to resolve this. I can't even get out of that trade. Yep. So I'm just going to hold back. I'm not going to take any positions until they either fix this or whatever. All right. Looking at maybe take some put options for SPY if things start to wake up. I gotta wait too. I wanted to get in 31 cents. We'll go take a look at Tesla. Tesla trying to skyrocket. 470. I see that, Rob. Yep. Good morning, buddy. Might take some 5 puts here. Maybe not. Have a 2-minute candle. 15 minute. 15 minute looking bullish to me. Still lagging though. Yeah. That 15-minute candle looking bullish. I want to take a 672 call, 21 cents. That's not bad. 15 was the low on it. I'm gonna grab one contract. Actually, I'm gonna grab I'm gonna grab 10 contracts for buy call 672. 33 cents. Try to get 33 cents a contract. Oh no, it just went to 22 cents. I'll take that then. I'll take that. 22 cents. 22 cents a contract. Come on now. 21 cents a contract. The high was 31 cents. Low was 15 cents. So somewhere between there. I'll wait. I'll wait. I really think SPY wants at 670. Let me take 5 contracts at 19 cents a piece. 20 cents now. Let me go back. I want 19 cents. That's what I want. Don't give me no 20 cents. I want the cheapest possible. Give me that. 5 contracts at 19 cents a piece for 95.21. Not filled yet. 672. Oh. If I don't get filled, it's all good. Nothing's running away. Robinhood know they're wrong. They know they're wrong. My 672 call is up. Still trying to get this, 670 call. Still trying to get this 672 call. And this also helps me establish a level too. What's going on, Peggy? I don't know what's going on. I'm about to get out to play. I'm out of it. Cancel the order. We got too much going on right now. Too much going on. I know it wants to go, but I can't get in. I know it wants to go higher. I suspect that we might hit 673. If we get some, if we push past 673, remember that wick hit? I'm in. I'm waiting until then. It looks good. I think it does want 670. Right? I know, Rob. Able to get in and get out. Let me look at the last play. Let me see. I haven't closed that. I only have one contract right now. 6-7. I got the 670 call at 80 something cents. I was getting ready to get the 670. I was gonna get the 672 calls. Trying to see if we push past that last high. I mean, it's looking pretty bullish to me. we're definitely reaching it. Still waiting. Still waiting. Only one trade today. That's all it took right so far. One contract. Ooh, 22 cents. I want to take it. 22 cents. The high was 670. What if we're going to break out? We're going to break out that high. 19 cents. Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They're probably gonna sell out before the earnings hit. Might jump and push then for SPY. WM tanking. Test it. I need some momentum. I don't see it. I just need a few cents on this call. good though. 24 cents, 24. $6.72, no position yet. I want it, but I'm gonna wait. I don't trust it. I don't trust them. Still got the one contract, that's it. I'm waiting. So the 670 call that I got, it's currently up. Oh, it was up $9. Can't really tell because they're still glitching. Still glitching. I want those calls though, the 672 calls. I want them. We got some room. Yep, sometimes that's the best thing to do. Sit on your hands. You can check these indicators, see what's up. Now, looks like we got some momentum coming. I'm gonna go ahead and get in. I'm gonna take it. Hold on, let me look one more time. It's holding pretty strong up there too. $0.26, it's up. Just shot up $1,000. I didn't take it. A lot of value coming in those 672s. I'm in. I'm in. Just need a few cents, then I'm out. Y'all see it? All right, I'm taking some off. 2,800 right now. Taking 200 contracts off the table. Yeah, it's still glitching. I don't need you to glitch right now. I need you to pay attention. Come on, if you get out of this play, let's go. Come on. Little pullback, little small pullback. Let's see what they do. Go push. We're getting out here in a little bit. Come on, Spy. Push it back on up. If not, I'm gonna cut it. I don't think the Bears have the power. We're about to find out. Come on. $6 drop on Tesla. Yeah, I'm about to get out of these. $6 drop. God, oh. I'm ready to snipe here. $45-minute candle, still bullish. 30-minute candle. We still got a little bit more momentum to go. Okay. Here we go. I know you want it, baby. Come on. Bring home that bread. There we go. Bring home that bread. Apple just broke all-time high, 260. Okay, let's roll. All right, y'all, about to get out of here in a second. I'll pull 100 contracts off. Go back. Come on, sell into that strength. Let's go. Push. Push. All right, I'm shaving up 100 more contracts. Y'all say the word, let it ride or take it. Say the word, let it ride or take it. I'll take half of that off the, you know what? I'm gonna take it. Doing that circling thing again. Hold on, let me go ahead. I'm gonna snatch off 80 contracts. Where's that candle at? Taking 90 contracts off. All right, took it. The hardest snip energy. How many contracts I got left? Let me see. There's 10 contracts left. I'm gonna let that ride. All right. Excuse me. Okay, folks. So all right, appreciate y'all. Yeah, so that was actually a pretty good trade. I didn't really think it was going to do what it was going to do, but it did what it did. Sure. So I'm gonna let these 10 contracts ride for a little while longer. And if they decide to go back, that's fine. The profit is there. I don't have that much risk on the table. So even through this glitch, today was a hard day to trade. So the cost about there. Let me see what we ended up at. 6,789. So close to about 9,000 for the day. So I'm done. That's it. I'm finished. I'll let those contracts ride, and then they can do what they do. But I think for the most part, let me turn this off real quick. All right, sorry about that. So for the most part, for me it was a hard trade because you had all these glitches and stuff going on, and then not knowing what the market maker was going to do, whether or not they were going to flip the script, or as you can see, I mean it's still pushing to that high. But it's best to take that money when you got it. You just don't know what that next candle could be. You don't know. You just like that big glitch that we had last week, where Trump tweeted something and then went one way. That can happen. That can happen again. But I didn't stick with the plan. Though the plan was 100 to 500. So I didn't stick to the plan. I went above the plan. So I'm going to ding myself on that. That wasn't okay to do. I should have stuck to my plan. But it was hard to stick to that plan just because of what was happening too at the same time. And then when it takes off, right? So especially looking at what the candles are doing. We got teeny beanie candles right now, but in the next 20 minutes, you may have some larger ones to the downside or to the upside. But it looks like it's to the upside to me. So that's it. That's it for today. I'm going to log off. I'm actually going to take me a nap because I am tired. I've been up for a while, long time, even before I started. So y'all have any questions? Cool. I appreciate y'all coming through. It's a nice day today. Appreciate y'all coming through, hanging with me for today. Rob, Richie, Christine, favorite all the time, coming through. Nukaholics, what's going on? I mean, Christine, I think I said Christy. Of course, Rob, what up, big guy? And Peggy, wherever Peggy's at. Hey, Peggy, I haven't seen you in a while. All right. So unless y'all have some questions, hopefully you got a little bit out of this session, a little bit of some information. I don't know. I'm not the expert, but I know a little bit. I'm about to, bro. Man. I'm tired. I'm extremely tired. So appreciate y'all out there in Facebook land. Appreciate you coming through. YouTube. Appreciate y'all coming through. Kick, Instagram. Appreciate y'all coming through. Not bad for an hour of work. Not bad at all. Tomorrow will be the same thing. We're going to take a look and see what's available out there in the market for us, and I'll risk off, for sure. Risk off. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one. I'll see y'all later on tonight to do a real recap, or early in the morning. Y'all take it easy. Peace.
I come and go like a rah-rah-rah. They don't want the two be going nah. I'm coming back with the money in the bag. The rubies in my lap, yeah, I'm running for the cash. I come and go like was noticing. All these frames got me trimming a knife. Always on some new thing, like riding a bike. Let's do things in one setting, but I don't feel like selling for the time being. When I was young, I used to dream about the palm trees. After the summer achievements, I got a long sleeve. Supposedly, think about it. In reality, you're running out of options. Starting to see the coffin with the Bible preach. I'm way ahead on a private beach. My hair bleached on the cover of a magazine. I got the flavor doing push-ups on the coca bean. Doing all the things you can't imagine what it might be. All these women trying to write me. I get the message now, I know they wanna wife me. And not to mention all the bruises, I just went through all the heat.